Well, another good night here at the Hive as the Hornets take on the Hawks. They win that one, 108-94. I got Rod Boone here with me. Didn't say Bone this time. So you got to be happy. You got to be happy. From The Athletic, you know, he is always so kind to give me a couple minutes of his time. Obviously, coming into this game, this is the third matchup between these two teams. We were talking about who is the second scorer behind Kemba Walker. We were thinking it was Jeremy Lamb. Could have been Malik Monk. Looks like Jeremy has taken that that title of the second scorer.
I think so. He's comfortable right now in the offense. He scored 22 points tonight, which is, matching a season-tying high for him so far this season. So he's coming out there, established himself as a good option. He's aggressive, going to the basket, playing good defense. He's right now the number 2 option by far for the Hornets. You're right.
What about the big play tonight? Obviously, Cody Zeller with 19 points. We're seeing Frank the Tank, Frank Kaminsky get some more playing time, which we were kind of worried about that in the beginning of the season. And Coach Borrego said, you know what, my lineup still isn't set. We don't know if it's Willie Hernangomez one night or if it's Frank the Tank, but obviously a lot of points coming through the 5 tonight.
Which is good for them because that, to me, is their weakest point of their team is their 5-man. I mean, they have good guys in Cody and Billy and Frank and even Biz, but they don't all – nobody gives you something special. They kind of all combine to make something a good play, so to speak. So for Frank to come out there, has played well the last couple games. I think it's 4 games in a row for him. And you're right, for Cody to come out there and play the way he played tonight is a good thing for them because their inside game has to get better for them to be able to beat these really good teams, night in and night out.
Talking about the inside game, Coach Borrego said the last matchup when the Hornets lost 124-123, they think Atlanta scored 68 points in the paint, and then tonight they only scored 38. So literally cut that in half, and a lot of that was to the defense because offensively we weren't actually really there.
Exactly. No, you're right. The defense for this team is going to win them games. We know they can score the ball with Kemba and Jeremy Lamb and Malik Monk and those guys, but this team is going to basically win, as Coach just said a few minutes ago, on defense. They can't stop anybody, they're in trouble. So with Jay Lamb playing well on defense, with their big man playing a little bit better tonight against the Hawks, that's the recipe for them to win these games. If they don't do that, they're in trouble. And tonight we saw that they actually did it the right way, so they pull out a win.
So do we celebrate 2 wins in a row with this team? Because most teams would probably be like, it's 2 wins. But for us, this is like a championship.
It is because these guys don't seem to put streaks together. It's either win 1, lose 2, win 2, lose 2. So now the challenge is to build on this. They have 2 more games with this homestand. They have Utah on Friday. Then the Pelicans come here on Sunday. You could probably split, maybe go 3-1 in the homestand, but to get both those games would be, to me, a good thing for them. So they can go 4-0 and not bounce up and down all the time, then we'll say maybe they kind of got to that point, maybe they've arrived a little bit, but long way to go still, as we know.
That's what we're seeing. Like you said, we will play Utah on Friday. Not sure if Donovan Mitchell is playing, and a lot of people are hoping to see him in the Hive.
But they will have Kyle Korver most likely, who just got traded tonight.
Right. Alec Burks going to Cleveland. That was kind of an interesting trade. Didn't see that one coming.
Didn't see it coming. So his first game, I guess, will be here Friday. So once again, the Hornets going to have their hands full with him because when he played with the Cavs, over here, a couple games, he light up a couple times over here. So to see him come out here on Friday will be very interesting to see how it all shakes out.
And that's where we need to see that defense of a full 4 quarters is what we need to see. And again, the Hornets are back here on Friday against the Utah Jazz. All right, Rod, appreciate the few minutes, This is becoming a normal thing.
Thanks.
Just get used to it. All right, we'll see you guys next time.